Well, all hell just broke loose on the congressional floor. In fact, it was caught on video.
Ask them, and then go to the Senate, ask the same questions. They're cowards. They're all cowards. They won't do anything to save the lives of our children at all. Cowards. Pressure them. Force them to respond to the question, why the hell won't you do anything to save America's children? And let them explain that all the way up until election day on 2024. Let them explain it all the way up to election day on 2024. They're freaking cowards. They're gutless. They're not here. I'm talking about gun violence.
You know, there's never been
I'm talking about gun violence.
in a school that allows teachers to carry.
Carry guns? You think more guns lead to more death? More guns lead to more death. Look at the data. You're not looking at any data. You're carrying the water for the gun lobby. Look at the data. More guns lead to more deaths. Good states that have open carry laws have more death. States that have open carry laws have more death. Are you listening to what I'm saying? Calm down. Children are dying. 9-year-old children. The solution is not arming teachers. Have you ever worked in a school? 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 It's a yes or no question. Have you ever worked in a school? You will not answer my question. Don't stop and talk to me. Okay, I'll bring it down a notch.
There you have a congressional leader, a Democrat, of course, Jamal Bowman, screaming at the top of his lungs, children are dying from guns. And obviously he's speaking regarding the Nashville shooting, but Thomas Massie comes in to, redirect him because he's just screaming in the hallways, making crap up to fit his own narrative. Now, before I dive into some of this stuff, just want to give a quick shout out to my sponsor, preparewithlisa.com. Look, if you guys don't have food storage, now is the time to do that. I mean, yesterday was the time to do that. We are headed in some pretty scary area. We also have the Biden administration who's letting balloons in from China. Those things could carry, something like an EMP, and then we could all be out of luck. Please make sure you have food on hand and get it right now for $200 off by going to preparewithlisa.com. Click that more button to get more information or click in the description box below. All right, so let's dive into this ludicrousness that was going on with Jamal Bowman, who, by the way, is a coward himself. And I believe he's got the short man complex of some sort going on there where he feels he just has to scream in the halls. But thankfully, Thomas Massie at least attempted to set him straight. And for trying to set him straight, he got pushed and he was put in Jamal's face there as well. But either way, Thomas Massie made a really good point. He said, hey, there's never been a school shooting at a school when teachers were packing. Kind of like the fact that the 10 most dangerous cities in the United States are all run by Democrats. Maybe Jamal should have shared that information. And in case you want some information on that, logically, the 10 most dangerous cities in the United States are all run by Democrats. And by the way, New York, LA, Chicago, Houston, Philadelphia, Memphis, Detroit, Dallas, Phoenix, and Baltimore. And we know Phoenix is now run by Katie Hobbs. Therein, by the way, just because I want to show this information, did you also know that the cities with the strictest gun laws are also Democrat cities? And by the way, New York being one of those, Philadelphia being another, Baltimore being another, and Chicago. And hey, by the way, those 4 cities also made this list. New York, Chicago, Philadelphia, and Baltimore made the list of the 10 most dangerous cities. Kawinky-dink, look at that. Look at that. Jamal's just lying when he says more guns means more violence. He's just pulling that out of his keister without any statistics. But here's the thing. I believe he has the short man complex where he just feels he has to get out there and scream things out loud, I guess, because he doesn't have the ability to debate an illegal debate and have a real gun debate. I think we should have a gun debate. Be great versus screaming your head off, Jamal, at Republicans. And here, let me just put it this way. We're not going to give up our guns. I'm so sick of them taking advantage of every shooting that happens and using that as a case to say, It's time to ban guns. It's time to get rid of your guns. Let's take your assault weapons, which they can't even really define. And yet, instead of coming to the table with Republicans and saying, hey, we're not going to ban guns. I get it. Let's figure out other solutions. Like arming our teachers at school. That will do the job. Or having the ability to protect our schools. How about that instead of, not coming to the table at all and just yelling and screaming? But see, that's not what Democrats want to do, because they want to take away your freedom. They want to take away your rights. You see, the Democratic Party, I honestly and wholeheartedly believe that they don't want freedom. They don't care about liberties. They don't care. They want us all under some kind of subjugation where the leading few control everything that you do. And this is ever so clear with their gun rights. That's why they're not trying to come to the table and negotiate these laws. And by the way, Jamal has security. Congress has security. So if they take away our guns, we, the little people, can't afford to hire our own personal security guards. So who's left in the mud? We are. We are. We have no guns. We have no ability to protect ourselves. And this is what Democrats want. But don't worry. The Democrats at the very top all have their very own protection. Doesn't kind of seem fair now, does it? Anyway, had to bring that to you. Lots of information in that. Anyhow, thanks again for tuning in. Please make sure you're still subscribed to the channel. I'm Lisa Haven signing out.